Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without a Hank. It's me, your host, John Green. We are the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers. And today, look at those boys. They're our heroes. The heroes of Swindon Town. Today we are taking on Crystal Palace. We're going to beat the living crap out of them. We lost our last game because I simmed it, which put us 12 points out of the league lead, which does not bode well for our Premier League ambitions. Today I am going to talk to you about my fields of expertise in the form of talking to you about my career as a book reviewer, but hopefully you will learn more about my fields of expertise, which are few and at which I am not particularly expert. So starting up front today, we have Bald John Green and other John Green teammates in life and in love, and in the midfield today, we have Leroy Williamson along with French Lana. We've got Gordon Taylor Fletcher, as well as in the back, we have our new player, Rampage, no first name, and one size fits all. So it's going to be we got a really strong lineup today. Rampage, one of our January transfer pickups. I like him a lot, although he just missed a tackle there, but who are we kidding? That was my fault. Of course, one size fits all comes in. So my areas of expertise, they include, actually, football, or as known in America, soccer. I reviewed some soccer books. Basically, I graduated from college knowing very little about anything other than the Islamic world and to a lesser extent Mark Twain. And then when I got my first job, which was at Booklist magazine, I had the opportunity to learn about a bunch of things because my day job was really just typing numbers into a database, but I was allowed, after a period of time, I got more and more reviewing jobs for Booklist. I mean, Booklist is a magazine that has a ton. Oh, ball, John Green, almost with a shock goal. Booklist publishes about 400 book reviews every 2 weeks. So there are a lot of books to review, and I was fortunate enough to be able to review some of them. I reviewed probably 1,000 books in my career at Booklist, which is a tiny fraction compared to what some of my friends have reviewed. My mentor, Eileen Cooper, I think has reviewed more than 20,000 books in her career, which is just amazing. And she's read every last one of them. So I reviewed primarily, to start out at least, books about Islam and the Islamic world, which was a small job before September 11th, 2001, and then became quite a significant job after September 11th, 2001, because suddenly there were a lot more books about Islamic history and the Islamic world and stuff, and yeah, my weird field of interest had become a national obsession, which is a weird thing to have happen to you. Leroy Williamson failed to score. 0-0 here against Crystal Palace in the 18th minute. I also reviewed a lot of young adult novels, and that was how I came to understand that I even wanted to write young adult novels, because I didn't really know what they were before, I started working at Booklist. I thought young adult novels were, for kids. They were like, don't bring your gun to school. That's a bad idea. Looks like that. Ball John Green can't finish. Should have laid it off to other John Green. We always know that the magic works best when one John Green passes to another. And yet I failed to make that decision so many times. I apologize to my family. So that was became one of my fields of expertise. I also started to review about books, particularly books for kids about other religions, Confucianism, Buddhism, which really improved my understanding of, oh, yes! Yes, yes! Other John Greens, Bald and other John Greens. They love each other and they love our team. Great goal from John Green, Nabe Bennett. And French Lana is there to celebrate. He's our captain for the day. We like to switch around the captaincy. We feel like it keeps things fresh. Plus, there aren't a lot of accoutrements accompanying the Swindon Town Swoodilypoopers, so I like to give everybody a yellow wristband here and there. What else? I also reviewed quite a lot of books about the Holocaust, and as many of you know, I reviewed a lot of books about conjoined twins. Conjoined twins being really my central area of expertise. One of the few areas in which I legitimately know more than most people, but only because, it's a relatively small field. Certainly not one of the world's leading experts on conjoined twins or anything. Bad time to hit the Y button. But I know a lot. And I think I've read most of the books about conjoined twins that that are published in English at least. And it's something that I know a lot about. I came to start reviewing books about conjoined twins because I once casually mentioned that I'd read a book called Chang and Eng and liked it, and it was about conjoined twins, and one of my editors said, oh, I got a book about conjoined twins, and then thereafter, I was the conjoined twins guy. Come on, one size fits all. I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you. You weren't there, but Fat Lucas was. Great work by Fat Lucas. What else did I... Oh, I was going to tell you a story, actually, on this topic of my career. How was that? Who fouled whom? Oh, it was a little bit offsides. My bad. That was Leroy Williamson's mistake. So I also, because I reviewed books about conjoined twins, I started to get books that were about all kinds of unusual anatomies. And indeed, I'm fascinated by unusual anatomies in the way that we have this very regimented idea of what constitutes a normal or acceptable body when anatomically, and the lengths to which we will go to preserve this sense of normalcy, you know, by inserting rods into people's legs and filling up their chests with sacks of silicone and everything else. I'm really interested in that, and I think it says a lot about our culture and the way that, you know, we would like to think that we are this, you know, thoroughly civilized, thoroughly non-animalistic species, but in fact, you know, we have much more in common with our, you know, we're animals, and like profoundly weird animals, like all animals. So I started to review books about little people and books about carnivals and the way that the whole carnival culture of the early 20th century and all that stuff. And there are an astonishing number of books published about little people. And as anyone who, all you needed to do was lay it off for your husband, bawled John Green, and you couldn't get it done. An astonishing number of books about little people and an astonishing number of books about the Holocaust. So for anyone who doesn't know this, there's a huge body of Holocaust literature in America. And a really, really, oh yes, ball John Green with a great goal. Great, and they hug. And they hug. The fans of Crystal Palace are disappointed, but in Swindon Town, they are celebrating their heroes, Bald and other John Green, who again combined for a beautiful goal. So, so we always used to say at Booklist that one day, inevitably, there was going to be a book that was about both little people and the Holocaust. And, who was that? Oh, that was Perry Perry. Perry Perry the platypus almost scored, but no, he couldn't finish. So, so one day my boss's boss, like the publisher of the magazine, came into my office and he was like giddy. I mean, I would say legitimately giddy about the situation. And I was like, what's going on, Bill? And he said, that was terrible. Rampage, I expect better of you. Rampage is something of a ginger, by the way. Let's get a closer look. Definitely a ginger. So he came into my office, and I'd never seen him that happy. And I was like, what's so great? And he was like, I have wonderful news. And I was like, what is it? And then he handed me a book to review, and it was called In Our Hearts We Were Giants, the story of little people in the Holocaust. And I have to say, In Our Hearts We Were Giants, the story of little people. Oh yes, on the rebound, ball, John Green. Hug between the knees. That's right. Oh, beautiful. 3-0 for Swindon Town. All goals involving John Green and John Green. Lots of assists this game. Great teamwork. Oh, he's a finisher. I love it, and I love his beautiful mustache. Well, I'll tell you this. We may not win the championship this year. We may not go up to the Premier League, but it's not going to be because of goal differential, because we are just beating the holy living crap out of every team we play. It's a beautiful thing. So, anyway, that book is a fantastic story. It's the story of this this group of a family of little people, who all of whom ended up surviving the Holocaust through like a crazy story involving, you know, that incredibly evil Dr. Joseph Mengele. I don't know if I said his name right, but. And then it's just, I mean, seriously, if you're looking for a book about little people and or the Holocaust, you will not do better than In Our Hearts We Were Giants, because it's a hell of a good story. And really, really well written and everything. So I ended up giving it this, like, oh, that was One Size Fits All. He almost scored. That would have allowed us to sing the One Size Fits All song, which would have been a great, great day in Swindon Town. But alas, he did not score. Anyway, my point is, it's sometimes you think a book is going to be like, sometimes you make jokes about books that turn out to be amazing. And it turned out to be a really, really great book. And I reviewed it, and I was pretty breathless. I think I gave it a starred review even. Like Booklist gives starred reviews to the best books of the year or whatever. And I think I gave it a starred review. I used the RB button. Everyone who's telling me to use the RB button, I'm using it. It's not working because my players aren't very good. There we go. That's a better pass from you, Rampage. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. Oh yeah, that was not nice. So anyway, that became one of my fields of expertise. I know a lot about little people who survived the Holocaust. In fact, I think I've read the authoritative book on the topic. I also, in the One Size Fits All, goal! He's big, he's small, he's also short and tall. One size fits all, one size fits all. He's big, he's small, he's also short and tall. One size fits all, one size fits all. What a great goal from One Size Fits All. Beautiful stuff. From French the Lana to One Size Fits All. What a great goal. He's a big man. You don't get in his way. Bam! In the goal. I love it. I love it. My coworkers in the office behind me are laughing because I'm singing, but like I can't help myself. One Size Fits All scored a beautiful goal. That's not a foul. That's just two men having a great time together. So what other kinds of books did I review? I reviewed all kinds of stuff. So I reviewed romance novels set in 16th century England. I had no issues with that. Like I'm a very broad reader. I reviewed a lot of mysteries, and I still love mystery novels. I still love romance novels. I reviewed a lot of little kids books, like picture books. Although I wasn't very good at reviewing illustrations. Like I've never been particularly artistically inclined. Oh, going for 5-0 and we missed it. But I do enjoy picture books a lot, particularly now that I have a kid. But even then, I was that creepy guy who had no children and a pretty big collection of picture books. But I had a reason. I was a book reviewer. What I did for a living. One Size Fits All. Oh. God, I just want to score one more time with beautiful One Size Fits All. Can we get him in the box, please? He wasn't even in the box that time. He's in the box this time, though. I see him. He's a big man. Come on, One Size Fits All. Get there, get there, get there. Oh, he was blocked. I just want to score one more goal. Anyway, I reviewed a lot of other stuff. Maybe in another video I'll tell you about all my other fields of expertise. But I'm trying to score one last goal. Wouldn't it be great if it were Leroy Williamson? But it's not going to be. 4-0, Swindon Town. Oh, wait, just kidding. Rampage with the free kick. Oh, we didn't get it. Hopefully that scoreline will stick though. Fits All, great block. Get it up. Oh, almost. That was me using. Oh, we just want to score fourth goal. Oh, devastation for Swindon Town. We're only going to win 4-0 instead of 5-0. Well, so it goes. 4-0, great goals from John Green, and One Size Fits All. Thanks for watching. You will hear me next time. I did the intro right. Look at Bald John Green's beautiful mustache. Best wishes.